ready for this Madden league? Get your helmets and chin straps and your best team. How your playbook looking? Bruh, it ain't me. Ask the Madden on all your plays, you're killing me. Top 10 power rankings, then who on top? Top 10 power rankings, then who on top? And you ain't ready for that jump talk. Make sure you tuned in when it jumps off. Every Sunday night, 8 to 9. Madden League, NFL talk is going down. Madden League and NFL talk is going down.
What up? Once again, it's your RealJunk Podcast coming straight from you live on the YouTube page with the Madden Junkie Leagues. You got your commissioner, A. Sky. What's up? How's everybody doing? We got your commissioner, AJ.
Yo.
We got Dino in the house as well.
Hey, what's going on?
We are missing the homie Riggs. Shout out to Houston, man. Still off the icy roads, bro. And the homie T. You know, that's the hardest working old man Madden player ever. But shout out to everybody that's in the league. Shout out to everybody tuning in live with us. Shout out to those that are going to listen on later on. Real quick, man, I'm going to turn over to Dino. He's going to go over some reiterations of some rules and things for everybody so we're all on the same page real quick.
Okay, how's everybody doing out there? Hope everybody's having a good and safe winter. Like I said, I always say, welcome to Madden Junkies. We value each and every member of Madden Junkies. With that said, there's a couple of rules that we want to reiterate and go over, especially the fourth down rule. So there's no confusion. The fourth down rule clearly states anytime over the 50-yard line, regardless of the yardage, you will be able to attempt the fourth down. Okay? There's a couple of things that goes with that. Anytime down by 21 points or more, at any point of the game, you will be able to go for it on fourth down regardless of where you are. Okay? There's a couple of addendums to the fourth down rule. If you are down and trailing any point in the fourth quarter, you can go for it anywhere on the field. Now, I hope this is not confusing because it's pretty simple compared to other leagues. There's no third, fourth down and 3 or fourth and short. If you're over the 50, you can go for it. If not, you either need to punt, kick a field goal, or whatever. The only exception to going for it, not being across the 50, you are allowed one fake punt or one fake field goal per game. Now, I have seen this rule be violated, and I have seen teams fake the ball 3 or 4 times a game. That we got to start putting a stop to that. You're only allowed one fake punt or field goal per game. And the reason why, I guess I'll start explaining some things why it's in the game. The reason why is because we don't want to let the game just get out of hand totally because the guy that you're playing is an absolute moron and he's giving you 120 points because you want to fake punt or field goal, every play of the game. So we want to kind of keep some balance in there, even though if you blow your opponent out, they just get blown out. The last but not least, if you're up by 35 points, and you get on fourth down, regardless if you're across the 50, at that point you either must punt the ball or kick a field goal. That's just a sportsman conduct rule that's put in place. Let's be kind to one another. We're all brothers in this league. And although you're going to get popped, as Ball Out would say, or smashed, as some people would say, we still want to have some type of sportsmanship. With that said, any questions, feel free to inbox me at any time or any member of the commission. That's all I have to say about the fourth down.
Right on.
Force.
Right. Well, like AJ was saying, the only other thing we need to go over is, gentlemen, we do not give forces out. We do not hand forces out. We don't give them to you because you think you got one. We don't give them to you because we think you should get one. If you do not come to us with the information that you need necessary to show that you deserve a force, you're not going to get a force. It's going to be a sim. It's as simple as that. That's the way we've always done it. That's the way we're going to do it. We don't do this.
Straight up.
We don't do this, oh, it looks like maybe this person said something to that person. Because we don't know every avenue of communication y'all use. Some of y'all use PSN. Some of y'all use Messenger. Some of y'all use the Facebook page. We ask you to use the Facebook page so we can see if there's a time set up. And then we can say, oh, that person didn't meet this time requirement like they said they would. Or, oh, they said I can't make it at this time. Can we switch to this time? That's why we ask y'all to use the Facebook page. Now, like I said, I mean, guys set up through Messenger and they get it played and get it done. That's cool. I have no problems with that. But if you don't show us proof that you gave a time to this person and they didn't show up, we're not just going to give you a force because you felt like you deserved the force. It's simple, man. There's 5 of us. There's 5 commissioners you can get a hold of. One of us will take it to our chat that we have a group chat for ourselves. Somebody will bring it to the commissioners, and we will get it done and get it corrected so we can get it in for you if you deserve the force. I know nobody wants a force. Everybody wants to play their games. But we're not here to babysit you either. It's very simple to send a screenshot. Everybody knows how to screenshot on their phone, take a picture or something, whatever you need to do to give the information that's necessary to the commissioners. So please remember that.
It's clearly in the rule book. I mean, I read it verbatim. In order to receive a force win, you must tag a member of the commission along with the dialogue proof of why you should receive the force win. Upon receiving your information, the commission will take it under consideration and make a decision. So it's not up to us to give you a force win. It's up to you to request it along with the proof. I mean, that's been in the rule for, the past probably 8-9 seasons of Junkies. So that goes beyond Madden 18. That was before that was in place Madden 17. So just keep that in mind. That is actually opponent. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to receive the force win because it is still taken to the commission to decipher at that point if you should get the force win or not. Okay?
Indeed.
So,
no doubt. We appreciate y'all letting us get those housekeeping rules and things out the way. Those things keep the league going, man. And as you can see, we keep a 32 in this league. Y'all done seen in the last few weeks 3 or 4 guys come and go, and we have them positions filled quickly. Trust us when I say the commission is doing what they got to do behind the scenes to make this league as fun and as the best it can be for everybody. So please understand, man, if you got to go and you can't play right now, we don't mind. We'll let you go. We're going to keep you in. We're going to keep it together.
plug your headphones.
But that's what we going. That's how it is, man. All right, man. So this is the part everybody come for when commissioners start talking shit and we just make stuff up. Maybe me, because I would have a horrible season. I'm 2-3 right now, the Broncos. But you got some of the top players or the commissioners right now, man. First and foremost, let's run down our Super Bowl chances. It's been a minute since we did this, so we're going to give a props out to the Panthers who won the first Super Bowl this season of Madden. He came and went like a thief in the night. Nigga came in and won a Super Bowl and disappeared. And then we have back-to-back champion Chargers. Shout out to the Chargers out there doing their thing, man. Back-to-back championships, Super Bowl championships. And then I got to say a quick shout-out to the Vikings, man. Ball Out comes in. He talks his trash. That dude talks his trash, but he backs it up. He wins when he needs to win. I don't know how he does it, but y'all better figure it out, because if you're not, you're going to be on top of your head. But it's all a lot of fun, man. Ball Out is out here getting folks popped. But it's all out of fun, man. We enjoy it. We have a good time. Talk that trash back, man. Just don't be disrespectful. That's the other thing about it.
Right. Exactly.
Don't be disrespectful.
Exactly.
We all have fun talking trash. We all grown men. We all competitive. But please do not be disrespectful. Q, I know you're sitting here writing messages to me right now, and I'm sure you're probably saying some nonsense. Don't let it get out of hand. That's the fastest way to get booted in this league. Be disrespectful to any player. I'm just being honest with you. That's the fastest way to get booted. We don't know.
There's two different type of. There's game disrespect, which is fine. We have removed several players in the past. It's just a heads up. Like we say, we value each and every member. And we value each and every member enough to not allow his personal to be disrespected. So just keep that in mind, man. But, yeah, let's have fun, man. You can trash talk. I don't care. I mean, people trash talk to me all the time. I mean, you don't see me just clicking the button, booting people. Hey, people talk shit to me. They talk shit. And I get pissed, but, hey, I keep it moving. But, you know, in San Francisco, we ain't never scared. So, hey, it's all good.
That's right. Let them know. And Q, bruh, the NFC is trash. I'm going to be real with you. The NFC is trash. He's right. NFC is a cakewalk. AFC is the hardest. It's definitely the harder of the two. Shout out to Dino.
Man.
That's all I got to say. I gotta agree with Q on that. NFC is a cakewalk.
I mean, if you're talking overall, you know, the AFC has a lot more overall stronger players that I would agree to, but I mean, don't think, you know, there's guys in the NFC you can't get popped by. We got some guys you can get popped by.
Oh, y'all got some poppers, but we got the hitters. Y'all got some poppers, but we got the hitters, bro.
I will say that new Giants user making a little bit of noise starting off.
Yeah.
What's RealJunk?
Cincinnati, 35-3. Yeah. So I would say that's a pretty decent statement game starting off.
And the brand new Titans owner. Shout out to the brand new Titans owner. I mean, the Lions were the only team to sweep the Vikings last year. And the brand new Titans owner who just got in the league, last night? Today. Came in and got a win versus the Lions. So, that lets you know, man, we ain't just not anybody just coming into this league. We got players that play. So you better bring your game every game. Trust me. You better bring your game every game.
Yeah, Q probably fuck the Titans, dude.
Yeah, Q like that all the time. But, you know, I would be remiss not to point out the beginning, the start of the season that the Packers are having. You know, he's pretty hyped, too. So that division right there with the Lions, the Packers, the Vikings, and the Bears, they're all claiming that division right now. I mean, they're all literally saying that's going to be their division this year. So I'll like to see how that turns out.
But I gotta say, for that happening, that goes to one player. That goes to Ball Out. Ball Out made that division have to step up their game. Because if not, he's gonna be on top of your head talking that trash. And you know, man, let's be real. Nobody likes to get talked trash to, especially if they feel they can win. So you better come with it. Texas do play Green Bay tonight. He's already saying he's going to win by 40.
Wow.
He's saying he's going to win by 40 tonight. So if you don't win by 40, what you giving up? If you only win by 39 points, what you giving up? Because you said 40.
Yeah, but, you know, I recall. Are you talking about Q?
Yeah. Shout out to real quick.
He says that about every opponent.
Real quick, shout out to Q in the live chat. Y'all can join us in the live chat if y'all ever want to watch us live. I am able to see what y'all writing through my phone. I don't have to go back and forth like I thought on this other screen. But I can see y'all live chat if y'all want to come through and live chat with us. We can answer questions if y'all got questions. We ain't talking shit on here in the live chat. But I'll get it read.
Shout out to Q, though.
I'll get it read. Q is the original.
Him and Ball Out should be brothers. They should probably be brothers because they talk the most shit, but they got game. Both of them got game.
Yeah, Q is the original Ball Out. He's the original trash talker of trash talkers. He said he putting up his third.
He's having a good season so far too. So
yeah. All right. So anybody that hears this before they play tonight, if you want to bet Q his third that he's not gonna put up 40 versus Green Bay, he's willing to send you his third round pick.
Yeah, he just had a big. He's probably riding on a high because he just had a big win against the Colts. So he's riding on a high right now. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. The Colts, the week before, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Colts, they came in and beat the Vikings. Yeah. And then Q came in and beat the Colts. So that's really big for the Texans to come in and get that game against the Colts because that division is always going to come down to the last couple of weeks of the season for somebody to get in and somebody not to.
Yeah. The NFC South is definitely I'll put my money on that's the toughest division in the league. Just because of the top three teams. That's not even counting what the Titans on or may not do this year. But you talking about the Jags, who's perennial playoff, the Texans perennial playoff, and the Colts. So you're looking at three teams that are always fighting for a playoff spot. And not only just a playoff spot, but a first round bye. So that's probably the toughest division in Madden in this league, which makes the AFC that much tougher. Then I say the AFC.
Oh, let's welcome Matty Ice. Matty Ice back to the league. Matty Ice just put up 80 points last week. Matty Ice just put up 80 points last week. So let's welcome back. He didn't put my division on notice.
He got his linebackers too. He got a couple linebackers that he been looking for to solidify those voids.
Yeah, so I see, man. I mean, guys put me on notice all the time, so I just hope I can make the playoffs. It ain't about me, but
we finally may see some competition. Excuse me. We might finally may see some competition for the 49ers out there in the West. Maybe. Maybe. We might finally, because I don't see them Rams doing nothing. Yeah, I'm calling them out. I don't see the Rams doing nothing. And I don't see the Cardinals doing nothing. But sitting here trying to make trades to get semi-better. Other than that,
I didn't win my division last year, so.
You didn't?
No, I didn't win my division last year.
Nah, he got swept by the Rams, remember?
Oh.
I got swept by the Rams last year, which lost me my division. But not only did I got swept by the Rams.
But even in getting swept, it still wasn't enough for them to do nothing. They still didn't do nothing. Like I said, it's cool. It's cool.
But
some of these cats out here acting like they winning Super Bowls beating certain players. Let me tell you now, that ain't a Super Bowl ring,
I like it. I love it.
That ain't a Super Bowl ring.
When you beat me and you act as though you won the Super Bowl, that just boosts my confidence even farther. That lets me know how much I got my foot on your throat.
That's just how sad that player is. If I get excited because I beat the Chargers, and they don't won two Super Bowls, and I get excited, I beat the Chargers, and they didn't give me no ring, it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing without the ring.
Me personally, I caught myself having a down season last year, and I was one game from going to the Super Bowl. So, I'm putting the NFC on notice. Ooh. I ain't taking no pops. Ooh. I ain't taking no pops. I'm going to lose some during the season, but when we come to the playoffs, I'm not taking ain't no bubble to pop here.
So it's not like you got that. That's just for one person.
Oh, I already told
you got that for one person. Basically, you saying
I already
Ball
told
him.
Beat you. I already inboxed him and told him.
Okay.
He knows.
It's also
there's no hidden secrets.
It's on his bulletin board already.
It's already on his bulletin board. Come get it.
Q said you turn off commenting.
Nah. It timed out, man. My thing lagged out for a second.
But I mean, I got respect. I got respect for everybody in the NFC. Don't get me wrong. I got respect for everybody in the NFC. I'm just not taking no back seats. It's my time. It's my time, and I'm coming to get what's mine. I'm tired of shipping these damn rings when I could just take it out and put the shit on my damn coffee table. Okay, it's time. It's damn near time.
You been what? One away? Ring, man. You been one away. What, the last 3 seasons?
Man, every other damn season, I'm damn near one away.
Yeah, that's gonna be you the new Bills.
Oh,
you the Bills in the NFC?
Nah, not quite there. Cause nah, I wouldn't say that. Oh, shout out to A-Rod. He back in the league too. Shout out to A-Rod.
Shout out to A-Rod taking over the Steelers. We gonna see what that young man will do with those Steelers, man. He's a.
I love it, man. We got such a great core of players in this league, man. That's why I run so good because of it's not because of the commission, man. We just here to help with disputes, but it runs because of the players, the coaches. You know what I mean? Shit. Man, we got a solid core. Solid core.
Yep.
Let's see. All right, power rankings. All right, let's see. Let's look at this top 10 power rankings real quick. Let's see, they got these bomb-ass Jaguars at number 1, 5-0. Shout out to him. Shout out to Grayson, too. 4-0, sitting at number 2 in the power rankings.
He about to catch this L. He's about to catch this L. He's about to catch this L. He's about to catch this L.
Grayson, man.
Yeah, he got 2 forces.
Finally, I mean,
he got 2 forces.
Does this mean he's not tanking this season?
He about to catch with an L and start tanking.
That's what it's looking like.
Guess who he coming up against? Guess who he coming up against? He about to catch this
49ers?
No. He played Broncos first. Don't disrespect me like that. Don't disrespect me like that.
I better hope that ain't Brandon playing. It might be Brandon playing for him.
Nah, remember he got 2 forces in a sim, man.
Oh.
Exactly.
Let me see.
Exactly.
Right,
his only good win. No, he got a force of sim and 2 wins. He got a win versus Chicago and a win versus Townsend in the Lions.
Yeah, but I mean, he's built. You gotta still build your team to win a sim. So,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna knock him. When does he play the Broncos? When the Broncos play?
Should be sometime tomorrow.
Oh, y'all on the schedule for this week?
Yeah. That's what I said. Don't disrespect me. You talking about?
I apologize. I didn't know he was on your. I didn't know y'all was set to play.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, then we got San Fran 4-0, San Diego 4-0, and we got the Texans 4-1, the Raiders 4-1, myself, the Browns 5-1. Then we got the Bills at 3-2, the Giants at 3-2, and the Redskins at 3-2. So that's what the top 10 is looking like currently. Still a lot of season left, so that shit can definitely switch up a lot.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a lot of season, man. It's a lot of season left, man. I done had lows at the beginning of the season. I done had highs, and I done learned just to stay even keel, man, because it's a lot of season, man. And everybody has that point of their season where they go through a gauntlet. So,
yeah, mine is at the end. Fucking AFC South.
Yeah.
I think I got QB 16.
I had my first 3 games was opponent games. But you know.
And another note, what AJ, what we looking like on the stats so far through the first quarter? I mean, what leaders are we looking at in the
Let's
category?
see here. All right, as far as passing leaders, we got my man Deshaun Kaiser with 14 passing TDs. Then we got Mariota behind him with 6 TDs. But then we got Kerry Davidson with 10 TDs behind him. And then Luck and Aaron Rodgers follow that, both at 9 TDs. Let's see, rushing leaders. Got Breida number 1, 5 TDs. Then we got my man, Cromartie Smith, 7 TDs. Then you got Cook, 3 TDs behind him. Fournette, 6 TDs. And then Barry Sanders Jr. on the Lions with 4 TDs.
So is that recent? Is that updated to the minute?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta be.
Okay.
And then it's looking like the order is based off of either yards or attempts.
It's based off of yards. Because Breida's first, I had Breida first with yards, you're second with yards.
Let's see.
Oh boy.
Receiving leaders, Anthony Ramsey. Then we got Walker Terry. Not sure what team he's on. Then we got Allen Hebert. Rashad Perriman. Perriman is up there. Then we got my rookie Derek Owens at number 5.
I like Owens, man. If you ever want to make a deal, call me.
Let's see. Yeah, about that. All right, let's see. Pick leaders. Nah, let's not. All right, defense.
What happened to pick leaders?
What are you talking about them for?
I really want to. Let's see. Yeah, Russell Wilson. He has the most picks with 22. Then you got the Ravens QB, Gados. Then Mick Trubisky, Big Ben, and then Mariota. On the defensive side, sack leaders. Damn, Jordan Willis of the Bengals leading at
I seen. Yeah. What
12 sacks.
11, 12?
Yeah, 12. Yeah, we had a couple against me, Oregon.
Yeah, I seen that. He had 3.
Let's see. Then we got Paul Kimford with 10 sacks. Daniel Hunter with 9. Let's see. Alan Seminole with 8 sacks. TJ Watt, 8 sacks. Interception leaders. Alex Mason. Fuck that nigga. He still got snagged on. Buda Baker with 5 picks. David Emerson, 5 picks. Yvonne Garrett, 5 picks. And Jalen Mills, 5 picks. So that's offensive and defensive stat leaders currently, according to Daddy's League.
Good.
Okay.
Dude. Let me see if I can find teams overall, defensive leaders and stuff like that. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can.
While we go through that, man, we have had some big trades this year so far, especially beginning this year. We had David Johnson go from the Chiefs to the Bengals. The Jags traded with the Broncos for offensive linemen. The Browns and the 49ers traded offensive linemen. The Eagles traded their Pumphrey Jr. to the Chiefs. Bucks traded with the Browns for tight ends and a D tackle and some picks. Browns traded their top right outside linebacker to the Seahawks, who may have contributed to why the Seahawks are playing the way they're playing. Bears sent Sam Bradford to the Cardinals sent Sam Bradford to the Bears. Falcons traded John Ross to the Steelers. for picks. That was not
Yeah, I'm
pick.
upset about that.
John Ross is back in the AFC North. Dolphins traded McMillan to the Seahawks for a first-round pick and Cooper Baldridge, left guard, and a fourth-round pick. 49ers traded Courtney Tharp, their second-string running back, to the Ravens for a first, second, and third-round pick. And the Jaguars traded DeAndre Little to the Broncos for 2 third-round picks. Bucks moved Ryan Lopez to the Falcons for Canu Neal. That's a big trade for that defense. Stacey Coles goes from the Jaguars to the Bucks for a second-round pick. So definitely some trades happening, man. We got 2 weeks away from the trade deadline. Some of y'all be stingy, talking about I want to make a trade. The people asking for somebody, and you go, your butt cheek clenches up, and you don't want to make no trade. Some of y'all better learn to trade some of these players and get some draft picks. Some of y'all better learn to do something, because y'all going to be out here stuck with players that y'all don't need and with old-ass niggas. Well, that'll be on y'all.
Yo, let's look at these re-signings, though.
When you talk about players, you wonder why some players you like, oh, they get better, their team better than mine, because they learned to make that trade. But yeah, some of y'all definitely gonna open up the bank to some of these players. I cannot be mad.
Man, I'm looking at these re-signings. T, why did you? My man's re-signed A-Rod to 1 year, 22.5. No, sir. No, sir. No,
I'll
sir.
be the laugh.
We gonna
but you
we gonna give you the good.
Why?
We gonna give you the bad. We gonna give you the good. We gonna give you the bad. That was not a good re-signing.
You said 1 year, 22 million?
22 mil for 1 year.
Why?
The Cardinals re-signed Patrick Peterson for 1 year, 13.5.
Let's see here.
Do you really want to keep a player that bad? Really? Like, I don't get it.
Just let it go. Let it go, T.
Jeez. Some of y'all really did open up the bag, boy. The Jags opened up the bag for that quarter.
Let's see. Solomon Thomas, 7 year, 120 mil.
Yeah, he wanted 5. I went on here and gave him 7. Gotta have it. Gotta keep him.
Hey, that's a game. He's a game changer. You keep game changers like that, man.
I'd drop that back myself. Myles Garrett, 7 years, 118.
Yeah. How much did you get Myles Garrett?
7 year, 118.
That's what I gave Root. That's what I gave Foster. Foster had the 7, 118.
Hey,
he did.
Good pickup with Corey Davis. Definitely got to re-bring him back.
Yep, he got signed 6 years, 85 mil.
81, 7 years, 81.
Yep.
Falcons re-signed Takaris McKinley, 4 years, 51. Not bad. I mean, there's definitely some good signings, and definitely some guys we definitely know we're going to see around for a while. Definitely some players we're going to see around for a while.
Let's see, Joe Mixon, 7 year, 53 mil. Pretty solid contract.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad at all.
Jamal Adams, 7 years, 70.4.
Yeah, 10 years for a safety like that, that's a good young safety, too. Rams didn't do too bad.
Oh, he re-signed Patrick Peterson. What is wrong with these dudes?
1 year, 13.5.
13 mil?
You could go
I'm not
You
going.
could go get 2 quarters for 13 mil, bro. You can get you 2 young quarters for 13 mil. And develop them.
That's crazy, bro.
I mean, but you know, some guys just, guys you don't want to part ways. Like, I can't really blame them. I didn't want to part ways with Solomon Thomas or Reuben Foster, but yeah, of course, I had them, you know, at their rookie year. So, you know what I mean? I built them up, and they'll be good for the next 7 years. But hey, some guys just don't want to part. But I mean,
Jesus.
I'll hold a class. If you give me a 3rd round draft pick, I'll hold a class for you and let you know. I'll be your advisor.
Well, it's like Dino was trying to pull up the top teams, man. I'm going to go and read off these top offensive teams. We got the Jags averaging 55.2 points a game. Chargers at 43.5. Seahawks at 39.4. Now, we know some of these numbers are inflated because of some big games, but, hey, cats are putting up the points. Bucks are averaging 38.3. And Texans coming in at 5th at 38.2. Offensive passing team leaders, passing-wise, is the Jags at 15-12. Texans are second at 13-69. Browns at 13-68. Broncos at 13-13. And the Colts finish off at 12-59. Rushing leaders goes to the Niners, 9-35. Jets at 8-43. Browns at 8-20. Bengals at 751, the Raiders at 700. Remember now, we're only 5 games into the season, so those are some big numbers rushing. Those are some big numbers rushing-wise. It's going to be interesting to see who can keep up the run game like that and who can't. Defensively, giving up the least amount of points, that 49ers defense, boy. 30 points is all they've given up in 4 games. Chargers at 65. So let's look at that gap between there. That's 35-point gap. That's a lot. Jags at 66. Browns at 71. Eagles rounded off at 72. Rushing defense goes to the Niners. They're giving up only 225 rushing yards. Raiders 308. Vikings 337. Rams 353. Eagles rounded out at 374. Passing. Dolphins. Surprisingly, the Dolphins actually lead something at 0-4. Giving up the least amount of passing yards at 637. The Niners are second at 659, so basically the Niners are your number 1 defense in the league right now. Same place they were last year. Chargers at 685. Bengals at 685. Eagles rounded out at 703. Leading in sacks, the Browns at 33, Jaguars at 32. Then we have a slight jump down, 23 by the Colts and the Bengals, and 20 by the Texans. Fumbles, Packers leading in fumbles, recoveries at 7, Packers and Seahawks at 7 apiece, Panthers with 6, Vikings and Bucks rounded out at 5. Your interception leaders, Jaguars at 24. Raiders at 22, Redskins and Browns at 17, Vikings at 16. So it's you can see where some of these guys are defensively. You can see where they're staying, where their ranking is as a team. All these teams have winning records that are in the top 5 of these categories, except for the Dolphins, who lead in passing defense, which again is but hey.
I got a question for Sky. I got a question for you and AJ. I would like to know, who do y'all feel will be the dark horse in each division, the AFC and the NFC, to make the playoffs, that nobody's really looking at right now? Y'all think that they will sneak in and make the playoffs?
I'll go first. Hold on. Let me go something real quick. In the AFC, I think it'll be me. We're 3-2 or 2-3 right now. I think we have the schedule that can get us into the playoffs. I think I can get in there. The only other dark horse I would say is I would go with the Steelers, because I know A-Rod's reputation. I know the type of player A-Rod is. He's a tough out. He's a tough opponent. So he'll figure out what he has to do with his team, and he'll make the adjustments that are necessary. So I say either the Broncos or the Steelers sneak in to the playoffs. We're both sitting at 2 and 3. AFC wise or NFC wise, I can see the Seahawks, but is that? Yeah, I guess the Seahawks sneaking in, and maybe the Lions. Only because the Lions are at 2 and 4. That's why I say the Lions like that. But honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, the Bucks and the Giants. I see both those teams there right now. They're in the top. I don't know how real the Bucks are. I know they're 4-0. I play them next. We'll see if they beat me. They beat me. I don't think they're gonna beat me. Just put that out there. So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. That's my picks.
AFC, I probably have to say either Denver or Oakland, just for the simple fact that at the end of the season, they usually only probably 2 or 3 games out of the playoffs, and that's a tough division, having to compete with that Super Bowl contender every season.
Yeah.
And then the AFC as a whole is just tough, so you just can't take too many L's, and that's usually what is going not in our favor season in, season out. NFC, right now, I probably have to say the Redskins. Pretty much the same situation. He's usually always just a few games out, and he's sitting at 3-2 right now. Tied currently for that division, and so I think that'll be a toss-up. But we can't forget about Philly for that mix too, because he's also only 2-2. So that division's pretty much up in the air still for the moment.
Yeah, but would Philly be considered a dark horse to make the playoffs?
Nah, I wouldn't say.
He perennially makes the playoffs every season.
That's what I said. That's why I
wouldn't
consider
consider
dark horse. Yeah.
But,
I would say Skins for that NFC wise.
And that's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking the Redskins and possibly the Seahawks. One of them two teams could be the dark horse. They can go on a run, and maybe, and just maybe, now listen to me, just maybe Green Bay. Just might. If he can win one game in that gauntlet, he might be okay. It could come down to his last couple of weeks. And then in the AFC, I definitely think Denver, and nobody's talking about the Patriots. I'm telling you, keep an eye on the Patriots, bro. Keep an eye on the Patriots, because he's playing his first full season this season. He came in maybe with like 3 games left at the end of last season. I'm telling you, pay attention to the Patriots, man. He's looking to make some noise. So him and the Broncos are always there. I mean, only how the Broncos ain't gonna make it if they beat themselves for the most part. But the Broncos, I could say, are they a dark horse or are they a spotted horse? You know what I mean? 'Cause you can't really call them a dark horse because, you know, their coach that they have, and, you know, I don't know. They can for sure. I wouldn't count them out. It's a couple of teams that if they get in the playoffs, anything can happen in the playoffs anyway. Anything. Right. Well, you one key injury away from your team becoming mediocre. Some of these teams. So,
yeah.
You know, I lost Breida last year. It affected my season a lot. So, you know, I'm not really I'm leaning on him, but I'm kind of preparing for the worst if I lose him again, because I took a back seat last season just because I lost him, and it kind of messed me up mentally. But I refuse to let that happen this year. I'm coming for the chip. I don't know who's listening to this, NFC, AFC. I I may lose a couple of games during the season. That's fine. It's all the process. But when it's all said and done, if I get in those playoffs, I'm coming for the chip. I'm coming for the chip. Believe me.
I got something to say about that.
A lot of people got something to say about the championship. But like I said,
I'm
man,
sure a lot of people got something to say, but
first and foremost, it's about getting into that playoffs, man. You got to make the playoffs to even got a shot at the championship.
If you ain't playing for the chip, what the hell you playing for?
Exactly.
Tired of being a regular season winner.
Yep. We got a lot of those, man. We got a lot of regular season superstars, man. It's don't get me wrong, it helps build your team up. We know what it does for your team and not taking anything away from you having a good season. But if you ain't in there competing for that championship, again, what is you competing for?
Yeah,
I'll go 10-6 for a Super
Bowl.
Bowl. I'll go 10-6 for the Super Bowl, and rather than go 14-2, knocked out in the second round.
It's when you get hot at the end of the season, and I already know. It can only be there's 32 coaches, teams, whatever. There can only be one Super Bowl winner. So I mean, if you don't win the Super Bowl, you can't necessarily say you had an unsuccessful season. Right. You just come short of your goal, but you can still have a successful season and still have fun playing this game. But at the end, it's only going to be one Super Bowl winner, and that's probably going to come out of San Francisco this year. So I'm just telling you, I'm putting y'all on notice.
I think you went a little too far west. It's definitely coming out at Mile High City, but it's okay. You'll see the smoke rings when we win our championship.
I just need more trash. When trash is talked to me, it keeps me more focused. So keep it coming. I love it. Keeps me way more focused.
Yeah.
Don't be trying to play me late at night on the weekends either.
Hey, I'm done with that too. If I'm not playing you when I've been well rested, I'm not playing you suckers no more. You ain't gonna catch me on no, hey man, I'm up right now, let's play right now. Nope. I want a nap before I play. Give me 2 hours before we boot up. I need an hour to get my lineup set straight. So basically, if you play me, you better have 3 hours ready in between the time you say we playing and the time we actually play.
Hey, Grace is listening to the podcast.
I know.
And he can't believe that you just guaranteed a win.
But see, here's the thing. I'm so confident. I'm 2-3. He's 4-0. There's no pressure on me.
That's true.
There's no pressure on me. If he beats me, you're supposed to beat me. You're 4-0. If I beat you and I beat you bad, then you would have pretended we thought you.
So you saying you about to go out there loose? You about to go out there fully relaxed,
bruh. We may or may not break some records. Is what I'm saying. What record is gonna be? Could be one way or the way. Could depend on how the game goes. It could be the most interceptions in the game. It could be the most touchdowns in the game. We'll see. But sometimes you got to go in and you got to be confident in what you think your team can do. Just make sure you ain't playing. He ain't at your house, Q. I don't want Grayson to be at your house. Make sure Grayson's at his own house.
What you say? You want to make sure that you are playing Grayson?
Yeah.
Is that what you say?
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I want to make sure I'm playing Grayson Burroughs.
Oh no, I think he changed his name to Gray.
Gray Burroughs. I'm sorry, Coach Gray Burroughs. I forgot he's a coach now. He's a coach out there. Shout out to Grayson being a coach out here in these streets for these young fellas and soccer, man. Shout out to that dude for that though, for real. But like I said, man, we got guys that are out here, man, in the community doing stuff, man. We just out here having a good time. This is all fun. I know this podcast is kind of long today. Normally we keep it kind of short, more concise, but we ain't been at it for a while, so we out here just talking trash. Like I said, man, we got Q in the live chat going back and forth with us. If y'all ever want to get in the live chat, get in there. Get on there. We definitely want to still get y'all on the actual podcast with us so y'all can talk. Y'all talk. We're definitely going to look to do that within the next few weeks. Look for some live updates. I'm going to be on Facebook Live. If you're on there, man, I may grab you in there and come on Facebook Live with me and we can talk trash. We definitely try to utilize every bit of format we have to make this as much fun as possible, man. It's all about having fun. Ain't nobody out here. We all take time out of our day to play this, man. It's a way to get loose, just relax. I know some of y'all like to drink your beers to it, drink your drink to it. I know some of y'all roll up to it. Do what you do, relax and have a good time, man. Get your girl out your ear for a couple hours. I know how it is, man. But
has anybody seen Gregory Slaughter?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just wondering because ever since the AFC got a little tough, he know I'm hard on him, so I had to say something. Ever since the AFC got a little tough, I ain't really heard nothing.
Hey man,
like he got buried in that division.
Me and him done had some battles. When I tell you battles, I'm talking coming down to the last play of the game battles. That's the main reason I gotta win. So I gotta win in this Madden so far this year. Me and him 32-25, boy. It battle. But we kept Mahomes under point, but he picked me off 4 times, man. He did his thing on defense.
Man, there's I don't know, man. There's just certain players that other players play, and they just get up for like it's like no other. They just get up for it like no other. They just can't stand their ass, on a gaming level, So
right.
I got a few players like that for me. Just can't stand my ass. I don't know why.
The
ain't
Rams.
Shit but beat them down. That's it.
Q, man, you keep saying you the GOAT, but where the rings at? How many rings you got, Q?
He the GOAT.
He keep claiming, you know how Q do. I'm the GOAT. I'm the best player on here. Just show and prove. That's all I ask. Show me the rings. See, me and Q go way back to Madden. What was that? Madden 13, Q, when I beat you. You want me to tell the story, Q? You don't want me to be quiet? I'll wait till you tell me to tell the story or not. How you lost the Super Bowl to me on 4th and 2.
Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Oh, okay. Something that came up on my screen saying something about my voice.
Nah, you good. Q got awfully quiet real quick, huh, Q?
But, all bullshit aside, we got a lot. And I do mean we got a lot of really good players. We got a lot of I don't even really care how your game play. If you active and just having fun, I can really care less about anything else. If you following the rules and you active, man, that's it. That's what it's all about, really, having fun.
Yep, absolutely. If you find yourself not having fun in this league, man, then this league ain't the one for you. Because we talk too much trash and we laugh about way too much bullshit for you to not have a good time in this league, man. Like I said, the administrative stuff, I know sometimes that gets y'all frustrated, but there's stuff in place. We have stuff in place like that for a purpose. If you follow by it, it will not bother you at all. It's that simple. You follow by it, you're good to go. But I don't know, man. I guess we can wrap this up, man. That's about all I got for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, we got 1/4 of the season out. 3/4 of the season to go. If your season is not where you want it to be, you still got time to turn it around.
That's right.
Any advice you need from me, feel free to inbox me. I'll give you what I know. I'm not the greatest player. Never claimed to be. But on any given Sunday, I can get that ass. No homo. But
oh shit! Hold up.
What happened?
Tom Brady injured his throwing hand.
Oh, real life?
Yes.
That's a setup.
How?
Don't worry about that. But anyway.
That's a half hour ago. They say he was a limited participant in Wednesday practice due to injury to his throwing hand.
They give him 2 shots. They give him 2 shots of cortisone. He be ready.
You mean that B12? That TB12?
You already know. They gonna give him everything. Shit.
Yeah, that don't sound like nothing, man.
They gonna give him everything, then put that tube in him and flush it out before he can get tested. But anyway, we ain't lose. I mean, we ain't losing in New England, so y'all can forget about that.
I want him to set this up so if he loses, that's what they can use the excuse as. Saxonville's
Although
coming.
I am fearful
Saxonville
of the
is
Jags.
coming. Saxonville is
bit.
coming. Duval County is on the way. You better be ready for them boys. That's all I'm saying.
All right. So when we have the next podcast, if you would like to be a guest,
We will put it into. Before we have the next one, I will put it on there with the date and the time. That would be it would be a hard date and a hard time because we're gonna make sure we get it out. So the commissioner will come up with a hard date and hard time for the majority of us to be on. If you can make that time, we normally try to do these around 7, 8 o'clock at night. It just happened to be that most of us off for this one that coming back. We can get everybody on tonight right now. But normally we try to do about 7 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Eastern. That way, most folks are at home. If you want, like I said, if you want to be a participant, we'll have it on there. Put it on there if you want to be one. We'll try to get as many people as we can. Everybody might not be on there for that day, but we definitely want to get you on when we can.
all right.
Anything else?
Till next time.
Any final words, AJ?
No. Don't just play them games.
Man. Any final words?
Play your game, stay active. We don't care about your win-loss record. Just stay active, play your games, and have fun. I mean, I know it ain't no fun losing, but somebody got to lose.
For sure, man.
But nah, all seriousness, have fun. And, I mean, if you, like I said, you can reach out to Sky. You can reach out to AJ, myself, Jay Riggs. I mean, if you feel as though there's a deal in the works and you want a second opinion, just ask. Just ask. I mean, that's how you can. I mean, there's other players in the league you can ask too. You know what I mean? Just
your
ask,
resource.
man.
It's
all
a
about
resource.
getting your team better, man.
It's a resource. Use your resources.
Yeah.
Just because you're scared, they may undercut me. If they undercut you, they undercut you. What you going to do about it? Because the only way they're going to undercut you is to overbid for that player. Think about it. So, if you think you're getting a good deal out of it, but you ain't sure, and you want to ask somebody, use your resources. Ask those that make trades and continue to have what some of y'all like to call super teams. There's a reason why they have super teams. It ain't because they sitting on players and not doing nothing. It's because they're developing secondary players and developing players that they can move. Think about it. This is a franchise. This isn't one and done. This is a franchise. Some of y'all think, his name's too big for me to move. I done seen some big names get moved very quickly in Madden. Quickly.
I don't have no problem what your name is.
Right.
What your name is.
And I've seen that person flip that name into some picks and some players that you like, woo, he did what with what again? Because I can get rid of one player, get 3 back, and have 2 superstars. Who came out on that deal? It's as simple as that, fellas. It's as simple as that. It all depends on you and the type of player you are. If you don't want to take the time to develop your team, you can't complain about nobody's other team being good except yourself. You can't blame nobody but yourself. So, I mean, I know we reiterate that all the time, and we say that all the time, but we just want y'all to have fun, man. This is just as much as y'all league as it is, quote unquote, the Commissioners League. Y'all make this league go round, man, and we appreciate every last one of y'all for putting in the time and effort to play and get your games played. And like I said, man, talk your trash. Talk your trash. Grayson, I see you tomorrow, Grayson. You better come with it. You better come with it. Because, Grayson, you been known to duck some people. I'm going to leave it at that. But all right, man, y'all have a good evening. Appreciate y'all rolling with us. We out.
Ready for this Madden league? Get your helmets and chin straps. In your best team. How your playbook looking? Bruh, it ain't me. Asking Madden on all your plays, you're killing me. Top 10 power rankings, then who on top? Top 10 power rankings, then who on top? And he ain't ready for that jump talk. Make sure you tuned in when it jumps on. Every Sunday night. 8 to 9, Madden League, NFL talk, going down.